Hi everyone, it's Sally, and today I'm going to talk a little bit more about my Airbnb experience and how I actually started into Airbnb. And I can tell you, truly was by accident. I bought my condo down on Queens Quay. It was for me. I did a fabulous renovation and it was for me to live in. But what I found was, between traveling and staying at my boyfriend's house, my unit was sitting empty some of the time, and it was kind of bothering me. And I thought to myself, well, if I just rented it out for the time that I'm not using it, then I can cover my costs. So if I could cover my condo fees and my taxes, then basically when I do live there, I'm living there for free. So it seemed like a really good idea. Very briefly, Airbnb crossed my mind, but I had heard horror stories about people coming in and wrecking the place, having parties. And so I kind of put that sort of thought out of my mind and decided to try short-term furnished rental. My idea was to just maybe get somebody that wanted to come in for 2, 3, 4 weeks. They'd be in and they'd be out, and I'd be back in my place again. So I thought that was the safest bet for me. So I put the property up on Kijiji and was approached by a corporation who said they wanted to take it out for 6 months. They had a trainee program, and they were bringing people over from overseas, and they were looking for a place for 6 months, which was longer than I was hoping for. But you know what? I had a place to go. And so why not? I was pretty safe, and that money that I would make would for sure cover all of my costs. So the rest of the year I'm living for free. So I rented it out to this corporation, feeling really good that I knew I was going to get paid. What I hadn't taken into consideration was I had no control over who was coming into my place. Unfortunately, it was a couple of people that really didn't have very good housekeeping skills, and I had to go back into my unit a couple of times for housekeeping purposes, you know, to do a couple of repairs. And I was horrified at how poorly they were looking after my place. They hadn't wrecked it, but you know, that's my personal space. That's where I live, and it looked like a pigsty. And I thought, as soon as this lease is up, I'm not doing this again. I wanted my place back, you know, to the way I like it to look. But then I thought, well, you know what? Why don't I try Airbnb? My boyfriend had now been doing it for a couple of months and was having great success with it. And I thought, well, why don't I try it too? So I did all the prep work to get it ready for Airbnb. And I'll have to say, Airbnb made it really easy for me. And I got it up and running relatively pain-free. It's been a great experience. So what we're going to do is continue on with this little series of my journey. So I hope you follow along with us. If you do have any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments below, and we will get back to you. And I'm more than happy to share all of my experiences, not only in our series of videos, but also any personal questions you might have. So look forward to you joining me. Bye.